Yeah, that was, it was amazing to hear those kind voices in the middle of the night, because it is absolutely terrifying. And so if some of those folks are here, thank you tonight. I don't know who you are, but thank you. And I think right now we're holding space for the lived experience of what this looks like to both be unhoused, to advocate for those that are unhoused, to work alongside. We're holding space for those experiences. So whether it's if you've participated in direct action on behalf of the unhoused, if you have been formerly unhoused, if you are advocating for unhoused, and you serve and minister to and deeply care and are filling in the gaps and holding up our brothers and sisters unhoused, this is the time that we're holding to hear from you. So I'm going to hand off the mic, if it's okay, to Terri, because she's been doing this for a really long time, and there are several other folks here that I would love to hear from.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Yes.
So I am an organizer at DARE for housing, but not only am I an organizer, I'm also a community member. So I live it, and it really breaks my heart that we have to be out here to raise our voices in solidarity for the unsheltered, unhoused folks. Like, how cruel does that sound that the workers who work in the State House get to go home, and we have unhoused community that has to stay in the streets with no place to go, and I'm going to say it, in the dead of winter, because that's what it feels like. And they're out here 365 days a year, have been out here as long as this pandemic. Dan McKee, Governor Dan McKee, I'm going to be very respectful. This isn't even a plea here. This is something that is supposed to be, and it isn't. We need to treat housing like the human right that it is, because we all know that it's a human right. So it's a difference in knowing and doing. And this State House needs to get to doing.
Yep, let's go.
There are families sleeping in their cars. There are folks sleeping in tents, sleeping on benches, sleeping behind dumpsters, wherever they can find. And that's not how you treat people. Even a dog has a dog house, right? So why are we hustling backwards here for Rhode Island? We talked about a Thrive agenda. We've talked about the Green New Deal, in which Governor Dan McKee said he's in support of affordable housing. Where is it? Honestly, where is it? We're in a pandemic and folks are still dying. We're in a pandemic with no eviction moratorium. Are you kidding me? So evictions are happening, and our shelters are full, and families are being thrown out of their houses. How cool is that? I think it's really sad that the governor gets to go home. I'm sure there's a fireplace with some expensive wood, while we're out here in solidarity for folks who don't have any shelter. I don't understand how it's possible that it's going on this far. We're fighting for low-income affordable housing for folks who have no income, to low-income working families who have to work 2 and 3 jobs just to pay high Rhode Island rents. And we couldn't get an eviction moratorium. And we don't have shelter for the unhoused. I'm really starting to question what is going on in this state. So this is what you call people power. This is the people's agenda that have assembled here, and we will not go home. We will not back down until the unsheltered are sheltered.
Woo! Let's go!